All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to speak to you a little bit about our project, Project Apollo. I'm going to tell you what it is, why we're doing it, and how we plan on reaching this goal, because we are Senior Design 1. My name is Chris, this is Dayan, this is Andy, Tree, and our team genius, Tam. So what Project Apollo is we are trying to create an augmented reality motorcycle helmet. When I first got my motorcycle, everyone's like, motorcycles are dangerous. And they are. I started looking into the stats, and the University of California found that 1 in 4 motorcycle accidents don't involve another car. You are wiping out on your own. And so my biggest fear has always been, I'm at night, driving by myself, I go down, no one's gonna know. So our solution to this was putting an accelerometer in the helmet. You see right here in our graph, it's gonna measure spikes. The average motorcycle accident is over 12 Gs. And so anything over that, we're gonna automatically dial 911, send them a GPS location of your last known location, as well as the force that you received. And so how do we plan on doing all this? We have a Raspberry Pi as our brains of the operation. We're also not only gonna make this the safest, but most technologically advanced motorcycle helmet that they have. We're gonna have a rear view camera displayed onto that heads-up display. The accelerometer is attached to the Raspberry Pi. We're using an ultrasound sensor. For blind spot assist, I know that you said that yours is a little laggy, but when I'm in a motorcycle, I'm looking to see if their blind spot sees me. Usually they do. If they don't, I accelerate past them, and from what I've seen, they have a pretty good sense of when I'm there. So I hope that ours will get to that range as well. We're trying to do this on a heads-up display. We have a couple different options. We have a transparent OLED, an LCD, and projection. Our biggest challenge that we found so far is how we're going to make that all work on the helmet and make it visible during the day. This is something that we're still working on, and we plan on having a solution for next semester. Not only are we going to have all this, but it's also going to be connected to the phone through Bluetooth. You're going to have the hands-free features of most vehicles. You're going to be able to make calls, receive navigation information, and all these different convenient things. So not only are we trying to make the safest, most advanced helmet, but we also want it to work for a while. Our requirement is 1 hour at least, but we're definitely trying to surpass that with our final design. I look forward to any questions that you guys have. Feel free to ask.
I'm just trying to figure out what are you doing for the user itself to kind of slow him down or whatever. I mean, I've gone through, almost very close accidents while I'm driving cars. So there are 20 of them coming very fast with one wheel up, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're solving it just only technology right now.
Yes.
Right after the fact, after
the fact.
He did 10G whatever, right?
Yeah.
But there is no mechanism of slowing him or alerting him while he's going too crazy or whatever.
Yeah, unfortunately, people like that know they're doing that. But we have this fail-safe that when they do wreck, they won't go off the edge of a cliff. They will be found. That was my biggest worry, because we can't, at the end of the day, stop them from driving like that. But we do have also a stretch goal is to have their speed displayed on the heads-up display.
But there is no mechanism of slowing down technically, like when they go.
No, because this is just a helmet. We are not touching the motorcycle. Yeah.
I mean, I guess the same way nobody can slow down my car. We're not gonna slow down.
Yeah.
Well, the cars can be slowed. Actually, they have technical mechanisms.
From the police, but not from some guy that's sold the helmet.
Yeah.
And that's why we also incorporated the live feed that's going to be constantly being displayed on the headset.
The second question I asked, so you mentioned 1 in 4 is single, but that means 3 and 4 are involved in another.
Yeah,
another vehicle.
and that's why we're incorporating the rear view camera. A lot of times you just get rear-ended and you don't see them coming. And
How do you ensure that as you add all this technology, you don't reduce the effectiveness of the helmet to protect the head?
You can turn it off. Also,
Well, not turn it off, I mean, there's stuff there now.
Yeah, well, that was also a big feature that we were worried about. But if you've ever looked at a motorcycle helmet, they have holes in them already. They are for airflow. We are going to channel through those and to incorporate all our technology. Not only will it already be pre-drilled for us, it provides the extra airflow to help keep it cool.
So what's the typical price today for a helmet? You have an...
The thing about motorcycle helmets is they range. You can find one for $80,000. You have no idea.
It's a typical.
The typical one can range anywhere from $500 to $2,000. That's a typical helmet. There were prototypes of something similar to this called the Scully. They crowdfunded over $2 million, never delivered, never produced anything, but they were selling theirs for about $1,200, and they were getting sales like that. Any other questions?
What kind of motorcycle do I need for this helmet?
Any motorcycle, it doesn't affect it. As long as you have a phone connection, that's the main thing. I look forward to seeing you guys at our poster.
Thank you.
Thank you.